What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Today I was doing some shiny hunting for a video that I was trying to produce about how mass outbreaks work, and I ended up getting a shiny Dragonair. I'm super excited about that, so I wanted to share the shiny clip and the full shiny clip. I did a couple of shorts of the fails that resulted from this shiny encounter. However, this is the full shiny clip, and I did manage to snag this shiny Dragonair, although it did give me some problems. Like you saw right there, it tried to go under the water immediately, but luckily I was able to throw out my Pokeball and avert a shiny fail. But we did have some shiny fails on this video, so we're gonna go through the whole clip. I'm gonna show you everything that happened. This was a very crazy encounter, you guys. I cannot tell you how difficult it was to actually secure this shiny Dragonair. It was giving me all kinds of problems. You saw it already tried to go underwater, but luckily I recovered from that. I threw out my Pokemon before it did that. What I should have done is just run directly into it, because I totally forgot when you run into Pokemon, it encounters them. I should know that because it happens to me accidentally all the time, and it's super annoying. But when I really needed it and it counted, I totally forgot, and I was trying to throw my Pokeball at the Dragonair this whole clip. And you can be like, Jonno, I can't believe you did that, down in the comments. I'm sure you guys will, and I can't believe I did it either. Now that I'm watching the clip back, I'm like, wait, why didn't I just run into the shiny Dragonair? But that's alright, I was giving it my best here. So my first shiny fail against Dragonair, you guys probably already saw the short on my channel. I did make a Pokemon shorts out of this because it was pretty good short content, and it was a kind of funny fail. Obviously, I've got my Dragonair put to sleep, and I'm gonna try to use Hex on him just to lower the health so I can get a luxury ball. Terrible idea. I should not have done that. Obviously, because the Pokemon has a status effect, when I use Hex, it's gonna do a ton of damage. And I one-shot KO'd the Dragonair. Luckily, we saved it. I don't know if you guys noticed that at the very beginning of this clip, but we did save it. So, of course, this is why we save. That's what I named the title of my short as well, because this is exactly why we save. So, we got a soft reset, and of course, the shiny Dragonair will still be there. That's literally why we save. Everybody, make sure you save your game. As soon as you see a shiny Pokemon, go ahead and save that game right away, because you never know, it might just save you from multiple shiny failures like it did in this case for me. So let's go ahead and get through this soft reset, and hopefully when we come back into the game, the shiny Dragonair is still there. And just like clockwork, of course it is. Now you can see all the Dragonairs around me are all going down under the water. It's a super annoying feature of this Pokemon. They will not come back up after they go under the water, and you cannot encounter them anymore. And that's exactly what we're about to see right here. Now, I don't know why shiny Dragonair went under the water just because we got in a battle with the other Dragonair. However, that's exactly what happened. So risky business here, trying to get these shiny Dragonairs. And yes, I did try to do some stuff to recover this shiny Dragonair. I just wanted to see if it was possible to get one to come back up after it's gone down under the water. I know it's not possible because I never saw one do it, and all the non-shiny Dragonairs were doing that constantly, and the only way to get them to despawn would be to run far, far away from them and just let them naturally despawn from the distance limit, and then come back and hope that the new spawns don't do that. But yes, as you can see here, I threw my Pokeball about 50 times in vain, and obviously I should have only tried that 3 times because it obviously did nothing. However, I just couldn't believe that you could fail a shiny Pokemon in that kind of way, and it was absolutely shocking to me, and I thought, well, I should at least try everything I can to get it recovered, but I don't think that you can recover from that outcome. So if you are doing water shiny hunts, make sure that you know which Pokemon are going to go under the water like that, and make sure you save your game as soon as you encounter your target shiny, because it could just save your life. Alright, you guys, so we got to get through one more soft reset here. I promise I only failed this thing 2 times. I basically got it figured out what I needed to do, and I'm happy to have all these other non-shiny ones go under the water because they're obviously in the way, and I'm trying to get to the shiny one, and I ended up throwing my Pokeball at the wrong Pokemon over and over again. It's a really bad thing because I could have simply just ran into the shiny Dragonair and it would have been much easier. Luckily, that one didn't go under the water. You saw that it was about to go underwater, and then something happened and it decided not to. And you can see again, here it goes under the water a little bit more, but it didn't go all the way down. It just went a little bit and swam away. So that's very interesting behavior, and for whatever reason I was able to recover from that situation because it's not fully under the water, and this time I was able to get my Pokemon out and into the battle. So we managed to get into the battle for a second time now. I've failed it twice. This is my third encounter. We got in the battle twice, but I failed it during battle as well. So now we finally get to do everything perfect and hopefully secure this shiny Dragonair in a luxury ball. Of course, you know it's got to go in that luxury ball. Now, you guys, I do have to apologize because this is a really long clip. This is possibly one of the longest shiny encounters that I ever had. Usually you just do what you gotta do. You hit them with a false swipe, or you make them go to sleep, or knock down their health a little bit, put them to sleep, whatever you're gonna do. Sometimes low-level Pokemon, you don't even have to attack them. You just go and throw a Pokeball and you catch them. But this is a level 50 Dragonair. It's quite a formidable foe. Obviously, it's got some mechanics that make it very easy to fail in the water. So we gotta take our time, do this thing exactly right, and I do want to catch it in the luxury ball, which is a little bit of a difficult ball to get it to go into. So I've got to get the health down. I've got to get it put to sleep. I need to make sure I don't one-shot KO it like I did last time. Very difficult shiny encounter, but I am happy to say we will get the catch by the end of this episode. So fear not, we are going to get it, and it will be in the luxury ball. It just takes time to set up that perfect environment to secure that catch. Now, I should be using false swipe, of course. I should have a Pokemon like Breloom where I can put it to sleep with Stun Spore and then use false swipe to get it all the way down to the lowest health. And of course, it's basically guaranteed to go in whatever ball you want to catch it in at that point. But I'm kind of a noob. I haven't got my false swipe Pokemon set up yet. I should have done it, obviously. I was spending more time trying to get my Masuda method set up with a foreign Ditto. So there's certain things that I still haven't quite got done yet. I gotta get a false swipe Pokemon exactly for situations like this, where I really put myself in a tough spot by not having everything I needed. However, I did have Yawn, so I was at least able to get it to go to sleep and get the health down pretty low. That's not a terrible way to go, but it would be much more efficient and much easier for me if I would just get a false swipe Pokemon that can put something to sleep or make it paralyzed. Alright, you guys, so you guessed it, we got Dragonair hit with the Yawn, and all I have to do is wait another turn and this thing is going to sleep. I used my Hex move first this time, so it didn't deal any extra damage from the status effect, and then I did the status effect afterwards, and that seemed to work out pretty well. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I did this entire process because I was making a video about how to get specific outbreaks to spawn on the map, because that's a popular topic that everybody's been talking about. And of course, I wanted to get a specific outbreak myself, which is the Dragonair outbreak. So I went ahead and got myself a shiny Dragonair as a result of doing that video process, and I am going to release that video later. It's a little bit of a longer project that I'm going to have to work on later. But for now, I wanted to make sure everybody sees that I got an amazing shiny Dragonair. If you guys don't watch my live stream, I do have a shiny Dragonair plush on my chair that hangs out with me. It is my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time, and I am not going to evolve this. It will be a level 100 permanent Dragonair added to my team, so I'm very, very excited about that, and I'm looking forward to getting this thing powered up and EV trained and everything, so it can be nice and strong and carry me through the end of the game, which I still do need to complete. Alright everybody, this was a bit of a long episode. I'm sorry it was so long, but I wanted you to see the full clip of the entire shiny encounter with shiny Dragonair so you don't miss a single thing. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to all of my amazing subscribers, and peace!